It's in the game.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth, flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease, telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies,
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Right to the air is Daniels. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early on. That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
on
that.
the circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Yeah, they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Taking down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
Here's Daniels. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Jake Moody now for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there. First down run, he'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Washington defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Love. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Down.
Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Set, ready. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Packers have 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Set, hut. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Ready.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Set. Black, 95.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready. Here we go. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Set.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players, guys. You this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Let's
So
go.
into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down, Commanders.
And now they'll shift things around.
Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Let's go now.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Flash. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. Ready. Hut. Hut.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
It don't even matter, man. Shit. Tell you what you will do, man.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Yeah.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Commanders' first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 60, Hawk 60.
Back to throw again. Now Daniel, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they go play action. Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Right, 97.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Final play of the half, Love. Now this throw deep for Kraft. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now Love. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up.
22 needle. Drill green. Set.
They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. That's Samuel caught left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Burks over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Daniels with a give to Krusty Mary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Brown goes in motion left.
70 Rangers.
Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have taken a 3rd quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 17.
No, that's a different team. This is Bowie. This ain't college no more. This is Bowie.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Hey, Noe, bring me my charge. Bring my charge.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, touchdown puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Glove. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
45. Needle blue. Set, hut.
Love now. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 31 on third down.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Second and 9 now from the 21. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Their defense got the stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throwing, Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now in the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance, it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
So no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Commanders 37-yard line.
Come on, set. 52 blue. 43 red. Hut.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
45. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Let's go. 60 red. 60, trouble, 38.
Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Great movement, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that's complete to Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. He's got McLaurin, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's first down. They'll look to throw. That's complete to McCaffrey. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
He'll look to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on. Cowboy 80, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 3rd and 7.
Black Ultra. Set. Grill green. Fuse yellow.
Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Ready.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across pass for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, ready.
One last shot now for Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Commanders, after the home loss, they rebound with a good road win to get back to 500. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.